Hey guys, bit of a different video. So this one's going to be prize picks entries. I've had a lot of requests for this just in Discord and whatnot. As a heads up, in our company, Elite Picks, we do have a prize picks chat. It's not a main focus of the company, but it's in there. And this is just going to be a bit more of a fun, entertaining video on some prize picks that I really like this weekend for the Super Bowl. So feel free to follow along if you want. You can use pretty much any app to follow this. But yeah, so let's jump into it. First one I have for you guys, it's going to be a 5 leg entry. And I usually say don't do parlays, but you see, in prize picks, you can actually calculate out your implied odds. And in a 5 man entry, we've found that you're the most profitable by far. Actually, put myself up here. We're going to take Patrick Mahomes under on an interception, so not to throw an interception. This is because if you take a look over here, he hasn't thrown an interception all postseason. He's been doing really good. If you go back to last year, he didn't throw an interception all of last year's postseason either. You can see. And then his last interception in the postseason goes all the way back to 2021 against the Bengals, where he threw two. So he's been red hot in the postseason and in the Super Bowl. I know the 49ers have a good defense, but I'd have a hard time seeing him throw one. Maybe he does. Maybe there's a freak accident where the ball gets tipped, but he's been money, and I'm going to just ride the hot hand there. Second one, we covered this in another video, but Pacheco to score a touchdown. I think on Prize Picks, they're giving us something called a demon or a goblin on this one. Let's jump into here. Pacheco, and we're going to take him to score a touchdown, as I mentioned. So if you go into his stats, again, not entirely based off of this, but he has been red hot. Touchdown in every game this postseason so far. He's has, what is that, 6 of his last 7 games he scored on the ground. And then the 49ers just got gashed by Aaron Jones, Montgomery, um, and Gibbs. So no reason to think they don't keep it up. That's the second leg. The third leg is actually my favorite one. And this one is probably going to make some people mad, but I absolutely love Travis Kelce's under. I'm going to take him under 71.5. I made a video last week saying his line was at 69 and it was going to get bumped up by game time. I just expect this to be 72, 73. I just love his under. I think San Francisco's defense gets a little bit more back on track. I think Fred Warner's excellent in coverage, and he's going to do not obviously a phenomenal job on Kelce, but as good as anyone can do. San Fran historically has been the number one, number two, number three defense against tight ends, and I think the public line is, or the public is betting pretty heavy on his over, so the line's getting juiced up a bit. As I mentioned before, the public money on the Super Bowl moves these lines a lot more than they normally would. So in a normal game against the 49ers, I think we would see Kelsey's over under at like 68, 69, and we're probably going to get it at like 71, 72 here. So I think it's a really good play, and it's probably my favorite one of the entire Super Bowl right now. Next up, Harrison Butker over on 1.5 field goals. He's been pretty money lately. I mean, he went 1-1 of last week, and then 2 of 2, 4 of 4. He's just been automatic. You can see he's always like that. But I think when you see them play against some of these tougher defenses, like even the Baltimore game, like he easily could have got 1 or 2 more field goals in that game. And I feel like against like San Fran indoors, I think it's hard to imagine him not getting at least 2 field goals. I think worst case he gets one and we miss very closely, but yeah, he's probably going to get two. So that's two. And then the last one is, I'd say, the one I'm nervous about the most. I still really like it. So it's Rashee Rice's over at 67.5. But honestly, if you want to take it at 49.5, I think it might even be a better play. So reason being, the guy's just been an electric rookie all year. And if we're taking Kelsey to go under, I think someone else is going to have to step up. And we've seen Rashee Rice do it multiple times throughout the entire season, and no reason to think he doesn't do it here. So if you want to take the 49.5, I don't blame you, but I really like the 67 as well. And that's the pick. So we have Mahomes is under or on an interception, so not to throw one. Pacheco to score. Kelsey's under. Butker's over on field goals and Rashid Rice's over, and $10 will pay 100, $20 pays 200. Obviously, you can see the payouts here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. You want me to do more of these videos, let me know as well. But yeah, let's cash, boys.